Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a new video, and in today's video I will show you the 3 decks that I use right now, and I will show you also a single game with each deck. I mean, most of you by now should probably know which decks I run currently, but yeah, I will just show it to you. I think the decks kind of fit the variety of the meta, but you will just see it. So first on the list I have Bella. I think Bella always fits the meta kind of well. She's very strong. She's very strong against Hagrid in my opinion. She's one of the best against Neville. And she's always like, once she starts to build up Death Eater's push, it gets more and more annoying for the enemy to deal with it, so that's her real strength. Obviously the companions, you can always switch them up, instead of Hermione do something else or so, but I feel like this combination works for me, but in the end you need to see it for yourself what works best for you. The Crab, as an example, I would definitely not switch it out because it can do a ton of damage to a lot of different units at the same time. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the deck so far, and I had like great results. And before I get some hate comments here on the channel, yes, my card levels are high, they are not that low. I played the game for already over 4 months, so my game was already released in April. And yes, I'm not free to play. We're not going to deny it. I know that. What should I do about it, guys? It is just a fact. Like, what should I do? It lower my cards? No, it is just part of the game. But I already had some games, or actually a decent amount of games against people that were higher than me. It is just part of the game. And then some I win, some I lose. It's part of the game, right? Eventually everyone will get max card levels and whatever, but obviously it takes some time if you're free to play. It's very understandable. Currently my second deck is this one, my new deck. It was actually my favorite deck for such a long time. I know spam is just what I used to love. Like right now it's more spell decks, but yeah, as you see here, I just play Malfoy game because I have a +3 on my Echo. How is +3 on an Echo possible? Well, if you have enough +2s on an Echo, you get an additional point. That additional point can transform into a +3, like a +2 with an additional point, +3. This was a quick explanation because I see still a lot of people confused about the Echoes, but yeah, this was just the quick explanation. I also like the deck how it is. Obviously the Crab, you can always switch it up for something else like Centaur, Opalai or whatever. And then also for Inflatius, you can do an Incendio in it or put a Crucio or whatever. It's always a preference thing, but this one works for me. But Malfoy gang, in a normal case without an Echo bonus, I would probably play Twins. And then here at the end, maybe Hagrid. It just depends. It depends. Or you can always put a Ron somewhere, so yeah. And also obviously my Hermione deck. I showcased it in my last video, I think. And yeah, it's just pretty straightforward. It's a spell cycle deck, a Thunderstorm cycle deck. So you need to cycle to always get like your Thunderstorm for 3 MP and everything to get use of the ability of Hermione. Sectum Sempra obviously there to clear big boys like Locomotor. It works very great. It works way better than in my previous version with the Atmospheric Charm. I like the current version. I have great results even against people with higher cards. Okay. Even with people against higher cards, that's possible. There are a ton of people that are just higher than me. I mean, you maybe not see them immediately, but yeah, just today I played against someone that had like over 5,000 HP. It is part of the game, right? But yeah, I talked a lot. Let's check some games out. By the way, do you like my new design here? Love it, love it. I really love it. Obviously, I didn't do it myself because I have no clue about graphic design or whatever. But yeah. So here we go. This is one of the cases where the enemy has higher card levels than me. He also had a very, very good Echo, +2 on Time Turner. Obscuros also was in the Echo and everything. So he had a very, very good one. Yeah, Opalai obviously also was in the Echo. So it was very, very good Echo. This is weirdly play. I understand why she used Obscuros to escape a little bit of the Thunderstorm, but the problem is that once you go back with Obscuros, you get more damage. So the Thunderstorm did so much damage. I mean, you can see it, and that's the thing. A lot of players, actually, especially the players that just started during the global launch, some are maybe crazy whales and have very high card levels. but a lot of them sadly don't know how to really play, which is normal. I mean, I have like 4 months more of experience. It makes a huge amount, or 3 months more of experience. It makes a huge difference, and so I don't blame anyone. So right, okay, don't get me wrong. Yeah, here also blank run, a naked run. I can understand it because, yeah, I mainly play a spell deck, so you will not get a huge benefit out of it. Well, he could have waited until I play my companion, but yeah, that would also not be super crazy value. And yeah, McGonagall with spells. What should I say? Yeah, check to escape the Obscurus. Yeah, sadly I could not do so much damage, but I got a decent Sectum Sempra. And yeah, as you see, Thunderstorm, Thunderstorm, Thunderstorm. So yeah, it is always possible to win against higher level players. Granted, my cards are also not lower, but yeah, it was it was definitely an interesting thing. But yeah, that's also to showcase that Obscuros has also a very big side effect, and that's what you always need to keep in mind. Yeah, now we come to an interesting one. So here we play against an egg player, and the thing is that luckily I had my Bellatrix, so I had Atmospheric Charm. Atmospheric Charm, a very good card against the egg because you slow down the healing by a lot. So even though he only had 3500 HP, his cards were on a decently good level. Yeah, here when I saw his combination, I was like, okay, I will just wait before I play something, because I can't just tank that damage and then afterwards I will just put some units on the board that are totally healthy and will help me to build up like a board on my side. So in my opinion, this was definitely, I understand why he does that, but for me it's not the strongest play to immediately try to get that egg out and force it out. It's, yeah, I don't know, just as I said, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I understand it. Also, sorry, you can maybe hear it, I'm a bit sick. Yes, my throat hurts. So, always like those moments, but I'm like very weak with my throat. I don't know. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, there, the next egg. I mean, I knew he had Nebulous, I think, because I already played against him before. So I really tried to somehow still catch him in his Nebulous, but it's not always so easy. Yeah, I was pretty lucky that my book survived. But yeah, the egg, I admit it, it's a very tanky card. It's a very tanky card, and I can understand that for some of you, or for a lot of people, actually it's very hard to deal with. I totally understand it. And as you can see, even though I put so much pressure on the egg, he was still there. Yeah, there he missed a little bit of his Aguamenti. I don't know, I mean, it was weirdly played, but yeah, GG in the end. Egg can be annoying, but you sometimes just need to wait. Tank the damage for yourself. Try to tank it, and then that your units afterwards can kill it. Just a small thing, and Atmospheric Charm is good against the egg, because it reduces the healing. It doesn't necessarily kill it, but it reduces the healing, which is one of the main problems with the egg. And now in the last game, I play a game with my Newt. It was against an Avada player, so we're not going to deny the fact his cards were way lower. That's very often the case for people who play Avada. They have lower card levels, but Avada is a win condition that you can clearly use as a free-to-play player, or I don't know, if you don't have high card levels overall. And even though I definitely have way higher card levels, I'm still always a bit scared to play against Avada. Not gonna lie, I'm always scared, and Avada is just very dangerous. And here I tried to catch him, but it was a little bit too late. So yeah, I struggle personally a lot against Avada. I'm just not a good player against it. And yeah, but I also think that the people that play Avada are really skilled with it right now. They learned it a lot, and very curious to see what will happen once we get the Golden Snitch. How well these people will do, how high they will rank and everything. This was a misplay because I literally played the book into his T-bow, whatever. So yeah, Golden Snitch will be very interesting for that kind of place. Like, I was a little bit surprised that his first companion was not just Hermione, because that's a very common play, Hermione, Avada, then you get an extra Avada. Yeah, so you need to understand here that I tried to play in Flashes to predict his Avada and to stop it. Sadly, he just played it a bit later. And yeah, and then you see, oh my god, he already has Avada, and I was sweating. I hate to see it, honestly. I immediately panic, and I was just like, put something in front of me, put something in front of me. Let's build a wall, and try to spam whatever I can. Try to run around a little bit and everything, because that is the thing where I a lot of times lost against Avada players, because I don't move that much. And they don't need a lot of things to do. Yeah, here luckily he failed in Flashes, and the next one too. So yeah, luckily I managed to escape it, but GG, man. I sweat always so much with Avada decks, against Avada decks. Ugh. So yeah, this is it from this video. Those are actually my 3 current played decks. I may switch it from time to time, for sure, who doesn't? And I will probably also make some changes for next season, but that I will just show you when I made some major changes. But yeah, that's it for it now. I hope you liked it. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think about those kind of videos and what you think about the decks. And yeah, thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the new subs. I see that the community is growing and growing, so I appreciate it. And yeah, I would say that's it. See you on the next video. Bye bye.